Hey Stampers, Kim from StampingImperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I wanted to share with you another video in my series, Stampin' and Scrappin' Sundays. And I'm going to make a scrapbook page that coordinates with this one. So it's going to look fairly similar to this using the same papers and kind of the same general layout, and I'm going to add a journaling box to that one. And I'm using the Whale stamp set that's in the spring catalog, and it's about to leave us at the end of May. And I'm also using the Sunshine and Sprinkles designer series paper from the spring catalog as well. Beautiful, colorful, perfect for scrapbook pages with for stuff for your kids. So let me show you where I started. I started with a 12 by 12 inch Whisper White background. Then I cut a piece of this great, it looks like this on the back, it looks like this on the front, and using one sheet of paper I'm going to get two scrapbook pages. So I cut this 3 by 12 inches. So this is cut 3 by 12 inches, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of snail and attach it to the bottom. Just line it up with the bottom like that. Now I also created a few little matte pieces with the other side, the colorful side, and I cut this is Marina Mist cardstock. It's Marina Mist cardstock. I cut that at 2 1/4 by 6 1/4, and then the designer series paper is cut at 2 by 6. And I made 5 of these out of the same piece of cardstock. I created a couple of titles, One Great Day, and then Delight in Today on MDS. Can you see that one? And what I'm going to do is, those are on a PDF file, which I'll put on my website, StampingImperfection.com, and you can go there to get those. So I'm just going to attach these down. At least I'm going to attach the top one down. I'm just going to center it in the top. And I've cut 2 Marina Mist mats. One is 3 1/2 by 5, one is 4 by 6. And I think I'm going to try to make this one sort of the mirror image of the other one. So I'll just lay these down like that. And you'll notice that my picture, I printed my picture a little bit small, so I have a little space to write at the bottom of that one. And we have a picture of our kids, since we live near the beach. We have a picture of them together from the beach every summer since they were very small. Whoops, before I put that down, I want to put this other mat down. So I'm just going to slide this along the side like this. Put my mats down. I'm going to put my little whale down, and I put him down. He's stamped in Marina Mist on Whisper White, and then I cut him out with this little Sizzlit's Clearlit Happy Whale using my Big Shot. And it's kind of nice because once you stamp him, you can line him up on the inside. It lines up pretty nicely. So he cuts out, and he has a fairly even amount of white space around the edge. I'm just going to put a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. I'm going to put him down. Then I'm going to use the little water spouts. It comes with several different things you can use here. I'm going to use Melon Mambo because that's one of the other colors in the Marina Mist, or in the designer series paper that I'm using. So I've got the basic stuff laid out. Now, one other thing that I wanted to do was I created a little journaling mat. This is exactly the same size DSP and the same size Marina Mist, and I just cut a piece of Whisper White 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to use that for a journaling box. And what I'm going to do is I'd like to make a little pocket to tuck that into on one side or another. I'll tuck it into a pocket somewhere. So I've created a little pocket out of Marina Mist. And here's what I did. So I've got the basic stuff laid out. Now, one other thing that I wanted to do was I created a little journaling mat. This is exactly the same size DSP and the same size Marina Mist, and I just cut a piece of Whisper White 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to use that for a journaling box. And what I'm going to do is I'd like to make a little pocket to tuck that into on one side or another. I'll tuck it into a pocket somewhere. So I've created a little pocket out of Marina Mist. Using my Simply Scored tool, I cut this piece at 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. Then I scored it on the 5 3/4 side, the long side. I scored it at 1 1/2 and at 4 inches. Okay, so I scored it at 1 1/2 and 4 inches. I think I actually did it this way. So it was 1 1/2 and 4. Then I turned it sideways like this and scored it again at 1/4 inch. And now you'll notice that I cut these two bottom pieces off. I'm just going to fold this up. And I'm going to use a little glue or two-sided sticky tape to hold this closed. And then I'm going to tie it with a piece of Melon Mambo. And I'm just going to tie a little ribbon with this. And then I'm going to slide this in and attach this somewhere on my designer series paper here at the bottom, and I'll have a little journaling box that people can pull out and look at. So there you have my 2 pages with a little journaling box and a couple of sayings. So if you like the PDFs that contain these 2 sayings, so you don't have to do it yourself, or you can, with MDS, create your own sayings, or if you don't have MDS, you can use, there are all kinds of free font programs out there, and you can also use just Microsoft, your word processing program, and create a pretty little title. And the key is to print that on cardstock, and it comes out actually looking like you stamped it. So that's another little trick. And if you like using the sticky letters, just use the sticky letters for your title, because that works perfectly as well. So thanks for watching. Stop by my blog at stampingimperfection.com and sign up for my mailing list. You'll get 3 video tutorials for subscribers only. And while you're there, check out my virtual club. See how you can get your stamping supplies delivered straight to your door, and see how you can get free online stamping and scrapbooking classes. Thanks for watching.